Oh, hello. I am here again to provide you with more miniature painting content. Content. Miniature painting content. I don't think we're going to be spending too much more time on these pirates. Because I don't want to. You feel me? We're gonna throw the paint on them. Throw it. I loaded bricks all day yesterday, so I painted and complained today. Holy moly! Bricks. This is not the color I wanted. Oh, and I just kicked Appa pretty hard because I did not realize that he had come and sat under my feet. I didn't kick him, but you know what I mean. Clavicus, thank you for the resub. I just put my feet on him kind of hard. I guess this one should be fine. We'll see what it looks like. It's bright gold. I wanted the normal gold. Ooh. That's, it's a little watery. How you been, Clavicus? Yeah, I don't think this color's gonna work for us. Not gonna work. I don't like it. Get the rich gold. That's what I'm looking for. Get your butt back over here, my son. Come back over here. Summer is tough for mini painters. Papa, come here. Get in here. Come here. Go lay down. Right here. Get your butt down. Lay down. Right there. Lay down. Good boy. I feel that summer, I feel like, at least for me, I like the summer more. Not necessarily like for painting, but I guess just in general. I don't know. I don't think I run into the whole unhappiness, depression, seasonal depression stuff. This paint is very it got very thick. I can't even shake it up. I wonder if you could see that, how thick it is in this bottle. I guess you can't really. Well, maybe I'll just have to use the lid here. It's very thick. I don't know if you can see how thick it is, but you can kind of tell. It's I don't know what happened. I really like this gold, but it got extremely thick. Yikes. Might be actually too thick to even use. When your paint has to be globbed out like that, it's not a good thing. Been out riding. I feel the lack of motivation for painting. I've only painted a few things so far this year. So, you know, it's been rough. I think it's just the high amount of stress that I constantly feel like I'm under, though. Speaking of, this last Friday, the last time I streamed, well, actually, it wasn't the last time I streamed. Technically, I streamed on Wednesday with Mike. but it wasn't me painting. It was just me playing Pictionary with Mike. But on Friday, I was talking about how Appa was potentially sick. And then I took him outside after my stream, and he went to the bathroom. And it looked like strawberry jelly. Blood. It was goo and blood. Because he ate an ibuprofen. And if you don't know, ibuprofen, even in small doses, is extremely toxic to dogs. I didn't give him an ibuprofen. He found one on the floor when he went to work with James on Thursday morning. And one of James's coworkers noticed him licking a pill that was on the floor. And so we're not even sure if he ate a whole one or if it was just a little bit of one. But yeah, he got ibuprofen poisoning. And in the very small cases of it, it causes ulcers, stomach ulcers. In the higher, like worse cases, it causes kidney failure. And in the even worse cases, it causes death. So I spent Friday night at the emergency vet with him. They're not good for a lot of people too. Yeah, that's fair. I spent Friday night at the emergency vet with him. And then I spent Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday thinking he might die. But I think he's okay now. I took him to my regular vet today to have them do a comprehensive blood panel to make sure that all the stuff that was wrong is good now, because he's not pooping blood anymore. His poops are pretty much normal again, which is a good thing. He's not super lethargic, which is a good thing. He's eating and drinking just fine, which is a good thing. But his gums are they're like red spots all over. His gums were like actively bleeding this week. And I don't think it's normal for a dog to just eat food and have their gums be bleeding. Like, he just got his teeth cleaned less than a year ago. And I didn't notice any bloody gums before this happened. He also had like bruising inside of one of his ears. So, I just, being paranoid pet mom, took him to the vet to get this comprehensive blood panel. So they're going to send it out, and we should know early next week if everything's good. But he seems to be okay. Humbler John, hello. He seems to be okay. It's just, we have to keep an eye on him constantly. Because if he does go into kidney failure or something else, it's unlikely that he will survive very long. So we're just keeping an eye on him, I was supposed to have like a 4-day weekend off of work for the 4th of July. Definitely did not. I spent the entire 4-day weekend completely stressed out. I had to give him there were 3 different pills that I had to give him every couple of hours, to make sure that his stomach was protected and that he wasn't reabsorbing the ibuprofen. Because I guess I was doing some research, and I guess what happens is it doesn't just leave your system right away. Like, your body absorbs it, and then it like reprocesses it over and over again in your stomach or in their stomachs. So yeah, he doesn't get to go to work with James anymore, because it was a pill that somebody dropped at James' work and they just didn't pick it up, and then Appa found it, and it was one of those like soft gel ones, and those ones are like coated in sugar, which he's a fatty fat boy and loves anything that tastes good, including sweets, because dogs like sweets. So he just thought it was a piece of candy on the floor that he could eat. So he doesn't get to go to work with James anymore because James's coworkers are not very smart. I guess it was just that one person. Not all of James's coworkers are not very smart. Just that one person was not very smart. Which is crazy too, because she like has dogs. So you would think if she had dogs, she would know like, hey, if you drop something on the floor, maybe pick it up. But yeah, that's the end of that rant. I think he's okay, and hopefully he continues to get better and better. You can take Tylenol. I can never take Tylenol or drink again. Oh, wow, really? Yeah. It's like immediate poisoning in dogs. He ate it Thursday morning and was pooping what looked like strawberry jam by Friday night. So it was pretty quick that it happened. And yes, I agree. I was actually watching some Facebook reels today, and it was a lady that lives in the UK that was like, why do American like drugstores sell tablets like acetaminophen and ibuprofen and Advil and Tylenol and stuff like that? Like, why do they sell them in gigantic bottles? Like in the UK, you can get like a 16-pack or a 32-pack. And that's like the most that you can get. Here, you can go to Costco and get like 5,000 pills, you know? So it's just like, why is that a thing? I mean, I think all of us over here know why, but yes, I agree. Painkillers need to have bigger warnings, and people need to be more responsible with them. Like his office is claiming to be a dog-friendly place, but yet there are people who work there that when they drop pain pills on the floor, they just don't bother to pick them up. So, you know, you can't really bring a dog to a place like that if people aren't gonna take it seriously. I don't know. I'm pretty mad. He's even more mad. But there's not really anything that we can do about it now. It's just making sure that we keep even more of an eagle eye on him, because he's a little scrounger. He's such a scrounger. That's the problem, is that he's a dang scrounger, and he thinks that anything that he finds on the floor is for him. I feel like that's a really hard thing to train out of a dog that's been doing it for 9 years, you know? We all know someone that says, I have to take 8 or 9 Tylenol, they don't work. Not knowing it's because they take 8 or... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. It's hard, right? Like, people that live with chronic pain, it's the only relief that they get is taking all these pills, because the health system is so garbage. Healthcare system is so garbage. Honestly, I try to not take pain medication if I can avoid it, because of that reason. Because it actually scares me a little bit. Yes, thank you, Cookie. Lurk away, my friend. Lurk away. Yes, and I'm glad he's still here too. I feel like I've gone through this same thing with him so many times now, and it's just like, can you stop? Like, can you just stop? Like, I get I'm gonna lose you eventually, but not like this. He's only gonna be 9. Like, that's old, but that's not that old. I want many more years with this dog, okay? I love him very much. I can't believe it's Friday. This week was very short, work-wise, but very long stress-wise. Very, very long stress-wise. We did a stress test for the game yesterday, too. So it was even more stressful. Stress test. And I need to figure out what I actually want to paint for Reapercon and actually paint it, because I haven't... I have all these, like, minis for all the various, places that are doing awards. And I'm like, I have some for each one, but I don't know if I even want to submit all of them. I guess I will. This is the one that I was thinking about painting for, bombshell minis. It is so hard to see when it's black like this because the background doesn't want to show it. I wonder if I have like a dark piece of paper. Oh, maybe if I put this. There you go. You can see it a little better there. It's the, I think it's an axolotl, right? This is an axolotl. But she's very cute. Her name is Findler. I just need to figure out like what colors I want to paint it. And then actually get to painting it. But this might be one of the submissions that I do. For Moonlight Minis. For Midnight Heroes, I need to pick a chibi. And I don't know which one I want to paint for that yet. Bombshell. Where are those any other minis that I had? Oh, here. This is the Bombshell one that I was thinking about. I should probably take it out, put it together, and get it primed. But here's the Bombshell mini that I was thinking about. And I was thinking I could actually paint her, her dress really, like, with, like, some sort of design, because she's got such a, like, you know, unique-looking dress, but I need to get her all put together and primed and stuff. She's a resin, whereas I'm used to Bombshell being, you know, metal, so this will be a different experience. I don't know why they included a slotted base when she doesn't have a slot on her. It's just like flat. It's fine. And then the last one was, oh, there was Free Blades as well, and I had bought this, or it was DGS Games, I don't remember, but I had bought this one because I thought it was really unique looking. It's like a lizard man, but I would need to get it cleaned up and put together and stuff too. But it's like a lizard guy. There's his head, and then these thingies, which I think go on his, like, neck. I might paint this one, too. I don't know. We'll see. I don't have a ton of time, and y'all know how I like to paint, so maybe I should actually just start getting these and putting them together instead of painting the pirates. You know what? I'll finish this one pirate, actually. That's what I'll do. I'll finish this one pirate, and we will go from there. I painted the Bones 5 Charnel Pit of the Ghoul Queen terrain today. Ooh! See, that's the thing I think I need to do more of. I think I need to paint more terrain. I feel like I don't paint enough terrain, and I love painting terrain. Even though I don't like painting bases. But I like painting terrain. So maybe I'll find some terrain to paint. I need a silver paint. Let's see if my Pro Acryl Silver is still liquidy. Oh, it is. I can feel it shaking around in the pot here. Painting Cricks, thank you for the resub. Hi-da-ho! Hi-da-ho, neighbors. How you doing, Painting Cricks? Oh, come on. Come out, she paint. The silver doesn't want to come out of this bottle either. I feel like the Pro Acryl bottles have gotten a lot better, but they're still, I have the old pots. Better now that I get to hang out with you fine folks. Aw, well. Aw, shucks. Did y'all see my my clip of Pictionary with Mike Disney the other day? That was fun. I miss Mike. I was glad to be able to hang out with him for a little while. Hello, Raccoon. Who dat? What's that? Oh, Timothy! Thank you for the resub! Look who it is! It's me! Holly! I don't know what. I'm not Mario, obviously. It's me, the dingus! This brush is so bad. Brr. Get out of here, you. You're a terrible brush. I'll use another one of my terrible brushes. I think that's part of what has been messing me up too, is like, I haven't bought new brushes in a really long time, so I'm working with like not as great of brushes as I would like. So it's making painting slightly harder. Professor Grimm, hello, hello. I just finished a Warhammer game. Time for some chill time. Nice. I have still not played any Warhammer. I keep thinking maybe it would encourage me to paint more if I like ran a small like one-on-one game with James or something. But then I think about it and I'm like, then I would actually have to like figure out how to DM, and I don't know if I want to do that. So then I don't. But I have like so much terrain, and I have so much like minis and stuff. It's just like I definitely could. I just don't know if I want to be. I don't think I would enjoy being the DM, you know? I'll bring minis to Texas. I don't know if we're actually still doing it or not, but my D&D group was gonna do like a one-shot while we were all there, because we were all planning on being there. But it was gonna be with different characters. Like I wouldn't be playing Monster. I'd be playing, I don't know, a character that I haven't created yet. Shoot, maybe I'd bring Mara back from... She was my original character. She was a bard. She's the one that I have the little journal that I wrote. I like physically wrote out a journal of her life, of her early life. She'd be fun to play again. She's a tabaxi bard. There's no DM in Warhammer. I just don't like the Warhammer world very much. It's too dark for me. It's too dark. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a weirdo. I just feel like life is so dark in general. I don't want any more dark. I want light-hearted good fun. Ow. I just hit myself in the knee with my drawer. My gaming group is looking at some wild alternatives to D&D right now. I'm going to run some Mothership 1E. Friend is going to run something that's like Murder, She Wrote. I'm crazy excited for that. That sounds like fun. I guess, to be fair, like, the first tabletop RPG that I played wasn't even D&D. It was a game called 10 Candles, maybe? I don't remember exactly what it was called. But you make a character, you have 10 candles lit. Anytime a candle goes out or something happens, I forget, you roll dice, and the outcome of like what you are currently doing at that time depends on the dice. But it was fun. My group likes to murder hobo everything. There's other options than murder hoboing, right? Monster turned into a little bit of a murder hobo for a short time. And then now she's paying for it. It's hard to not be a murder hobo when your DM is constantly, like, attacking you with enemies. So you just constantly are on edge and are like, we're about to get attacked by enemies again. So it's like, screw it. Preemptively, I'll just fireball this room and kill, I don't know, 20 toad people all at the same time, instead of giving them the chance to kill us. You know, screw them. All right, well, this guy is done, I think. I'm not going to even try improving him. I'll just paint the base really quickly. Sometimes you just feel like a murder hobo, you know? It's just... it happens. Sometimes you feel like a murder hobo. I need a lighter brown. Ba-da-da-da. Did I lose? I lost more followers. Weird. I updated my follower goal, but I've lost four followers since I updated it. So since last week, 4 more people have unfollowed me. Oh no! I'm the most inconsistent streamer that's ever existed, so I guess I'm not surprised. Sorry, friends. I'm trying. I'm trying to be more consistent. It's fine. People come and go. It's all good. Stream more equals lose followers. I even changed it so that my emotes could be mostly usable by just followers instead of by bit donations or by subscriptions. Because I know that, you know, it's sad to have yourself restricted just because you don't spend money on a channel. Like, I personally don't like that. My friends are still here. It's very true. I was kind of surprised how many people came back or like came and stopped by on like my first stream back. It was a lot. It was a lot of people. It was like almost 30 people, which I was like, oh. I was like, I guess I should announce that I'm streaming on my channel more often. But it's all good. I know that there are probably other streamers that people are now watching and all that. So it's all good. A lot of the people that started streaming when COVID started aren't streaming anymore, though. A lot of folks went back to having to, you know, only do a full-time or a more than one full-time real job instead of just Twitch, because it's very difficult to very difficult to make money just by streaming. You actually usually will spend more money than you make, which I know is the case for me. So if you don't have like a full-time job that will sustain you, makes it really difficult. One I randomly followed popped back up. Sorry, disappeared so long. Kind of had a baby. Well, that's a legitimate reason to stop streaming. Yeah, that's true. Xbron, thank you for the raid. Yeah, that is definitely a good reason to stop streaming. All right, we're gonna get this mini. Put together and cleaned up and primed up and stuff. I started streaming before COVID, but after COVID, I got a job that took up more time than my last one. Yeah, exactly. It's hard because I know a lot of folks that are just like, yeah, I'll definitely make it doing commissions and streaming. And I give them props for having a dream to follow, but it takes a long time and a lot of effort to get to the point where streaming and commissions are actually profitable. So it's just like, if you're gonna do this, don't come into it expecting to hit partner on Twitch right away and to, you know, get a ton of subscribers and a ton of followers and stuff. Like, this is a pretty niche category of streaming, which means that there aren't like a ton of people here. There's a decent amount of people here, but there's not a ton like in the rest of the gaming category and the hot tub streams and everything else like that. Like, that has a lot more viewers because it's... Oh, I heard it that time. It just has a lot more people viewing, right? So... What's up? I've been hiding in the back. But yeah, anytime somebody is like, I'm gonna start streaming, do you have any advice? Like, I've gotten that a bunch of times, and I've tried to tell those folks the same thing. It's like, don't do it because you're trying to make money. Do it because you like doing it. Still just under 700. I think my count would be dead by now. Yeah. There are some folks that like bring more people to this platform, like Miniac definitely has brought a lot of more people to the platform, but it's still like they come here for him specifically, you know. It's hard to find more viewers. I think the only reason I have so many followers right now is because back in the day when Reaper was doing the Kickstarter, they raided me, and they raided me when they had like 500 viewers or something, and so I got like so many followers from that one raid. It was kind of insane. I'm definitely never going to do a hot tub stream, so we're on the same page there. Y'all can feel free to come to the pool party, though, at Reapercon. We're all gonna go and hang out by the pool after the awards ceremony on Saturday night. We did it last year, and it was kind of awkward a little bit because there was a bunch of, like, there was a mom there with like 3 or 4 kids, and they were just like splashing around us as we were just hanging out. It's fine, whatever. I know you can't see what I'm doing right now, but it's because I'm trying to see how this arm attaches. It's actually pretty decent. Frolly, hello. Yeah, the kids were like trying to get us to play with them a little bit, I think. And it's just like, we're a bunch of grown adults, little ones, like, we're not gonna play with you in the pool at like 10 p.m. at night. That's what kids do, though. They must have been like 8 to 10 years old. They were pretty young. Kids will play with anybody, though. If we would have engaged them and played like Marco Polo or something, they probably would have been super, super happy. Yeah, you were there. I'll be doing a travel this year. Doggo's getting surgery. Yeah, I was talking about it before. I think a lot of folks came in, but after my stream on Friday, I had to rush Appa to the emergency vet because he was pooping what looked like strawberry jam. It was sludgy blood. He was pooping blood. Ibuprofen poisoning is what happened. So I was right to be worried about him, and I was glad that I was keeping an eye out on him, because otherwise he potentially could have died. So, you know, if you've ever got pets in your house, make sure that there's no ibuprofen just around that they can eat, because it's extremely toxic. Yes, this was Appa. That was this little jackass right here. James took him to work, and I guess one of his coworkers dropped multiple ibuprofen tablets on the floor at his work and didn't pick them up. And then Appa came in and ate one, more than likely, and then was in the process of eating another one when his coworker saw him and told him to drop it. But he had already eaten one, and it's extremely toxic to dogs, so, you know, he knew I'm talking trash about him. We think he's in the clear now. I took him to the vet again today to get thorough, like, blood panel. But yeah, I didn't have a good week. Oh, hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing? What?
Asking to go off my list.
It's on my desk. The pink circle thing on my desk.
I wasn't looking for it. I just came to give you.
Oh. Okay.
I would have gone looking later.
Her arm goes like that. This is a bombshell mini. I'm getting it prepped to start painting it, because I think this is going to be my bombshell entry for Reapercon. Walter, hello. I know those feels. Just put my girl down yesterday. Too bad, case of cancer. Oh, I'm so sorry, Professor Grimm. Yeah, that was the thing. I was just like, I can't lose my dog like this. Like, it's not, he's too young. He's far too young. We can't do it. But I think he's okay. We'll get the blood panel results early next week because it's Friday, so, you know. So the soonest appointment that my normal vet had. Need to figure out what I want to do. Yeah, Dr. Bob. That's why I grabbed this one. I try to every year at Reapercon get one mini of each of the like different vendors that are there. And I'll get multiple if I like them a lot. But I didn't really see a lot of the Bombshell minis that I really, really liked, so I didn't buy a lot. I think this was one of like 2 from them that I'd purchased. And then my Moonlight minis is going to be this one here. This is Findler. I know it's hard to see because I already primed her. But it's an axolotl. And then my free blades, I've got this one that I'm about to actually open up and put together 2. If I can get it back open. It's called Chakram. It's like he is a like raptor lizard. It's like a lizard man. So I just need to put all the pieces together for it. I need to clean this one up. This one needs a lot of cleanup. But yeah, so that's what I've got going. I really liked this one when I saw it in person. I'm gonna have to find the picture that I took of it. Actually, I think, did I get this from Reapercon or did I get this from Adepticon? I might have gotten this from Adepticon last year. I just remember seeing it and being like, ooh, I like that one. But it's got a lot of metal bits on it. A lot of flash. DGS tend to require a lot of assembly there. Stellar sculpts, yeah. Seems good so far. I just need to clean it up. I actually really like metal minis, so I'm glad that it's a metal one. I tend to prefer metal minis. Yeah, he's got a lot of flash. Many flashy pieces. Appa wants to show off his cuteness to everybody, so he's gonna come and lay directly in front of the camera here. I like styrene. Yeah, I like the frills on him too. Let me see if I can find the picture that I took of it. Let me go into my photos. Photos. When was Adepticon? March. No, maybe it wasn't Adepticon. Oh, maybe it was actually. Hold on, I'm looking through all these photos. Yeah, it is here. Here's the painted version. I really liked it, and it's probably because they painted him teal. But I like it. I liked it. And I was like, I want to paint it. I want to paint it just like that. So I probably will. You need to paint him red, give him a lightning bolt, and call him the Flash. Cheese. Ain't that some cheese? I have two. Just these two. Actually, that's not true. I have a third one, but technically it belongs to James. So I guess I have three. I loved this rainbow one that he made. I was like, it's so cool. This is like, when I saw it, I was like, I have to have it. Drago. I'm just gonna call you Drago. Hello. The benefits of being famous. It's not had nothing to do with being famous. I just saw it and I was like, hold on to it for me, my friend. Oh, this is already like stuck in my mat there. Just fabulous then. Okay, I want this to dry like instantly, so I'm gonna put some baking powder, baking soda, whatever this is. I can't remember which. Baking something. Flash Cure. Google them. They are a great company. Kind of look like Privateer Press. Oh yeah, it's this specific one is DGS Freeblades. His name is Chakram. I was just showing a picture of the one that I saw painted there, and that's it. And I was just like, this is a cool mini, and I want to paint it, so I purchased it for that reason. And now we're cleaning them up and getting them put together. Still needs to dry though. Even with the flash cure, it's still moving around quite a lot. So we might have to just leave it alone for a while. I've got a bunch of minis that I need to paint though, so I'll probably prime her. I'll probably prime her next once she dries a little bit, because her arm is not sticking super well. Did I not put enough glue on this arm? Is this arm sticking? This arm seems to be sticking okay. Maybe I just didn't put enough super glue in this. We're getting a few different minis primed up and ready to go, and it's because I want to have all of these done for Reapercon. That's too much. Too much glue now. All right, we're just gonna hold it there for a minute. My goodness, I just missed so much chat. Soda. I don't know what that was in reference to, Timothy, but that's fine. Grey Mouser, good day. Hello. If I wanted to get another mini holder, do you know how I'd be able to get in touch with Jacob? I have his card. I think he has a Etsy shop. Yeah. Timothy did the exclamation point holder thing, which has his Etsy shop. I got sucked into a game at Reapercon 2018. Great skirmish style. Nice. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Do you still play the Holly Monster character? I do. I play Monster every week. Well, every week we play. I play her in a game with No Time for Bull. He's our DM. Okay, that's just gonna have to sit as well. Hi, Mr. E. But yes, I do still play her. What level are we now? 10 or 11? We're getting up there in terms of level. Nice to see you back. Aw, thank you, Russian Blue. Yeah, we're level 10 now. So we're improving slowly. We're playing Dungeon of the Mad Mage. I joined and we were already like level 9, I think, or something like that. You hearted the shop, nice. So, you know, we're slow and steady wins the racing it, because we're definitely going pretty slow. I just cut off like a decent chunk of this thing's head on accident. Whoops. Okay. Just gonna have to do it this way. I still feel a little underpowered, even though I'm level 10. But, you know, it says that he moved off Etsy. Oh, well, he might have his own shop now, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how else to reach him. I know that Etsy is like not a super great place for creators anymore, so even Julia Childs dropped the chicken sometimes. The new website's in the description. Okay, cool. I might have to update my thingamajiggy for him then, just so that I make sure that I'm sending people to the right place when they ask about the holders. Oh, he's got his own website. Perfect. I'll update that right now. Oh, heck yes. And his website looks great, too. The hypnotic holder. Yeah, he doesn't have a ton of them up right now. I think he saves most of them for shows. So, it's probably why. Yeah, because at Reapercon, he always has, like, 100 or more. And they're all, like, different. And they're all really cool looking. So, really, the best place to get them is from a show. But if you can't be at a show, the second best place has got to be the website. Shoot. I just accidentally... Hold on. Let me see. Here we go. There we go. I fixed the link. Now it goes there. That's where I got my first holder besides the plastic GW ones. Yeah, the other holder that I had was like a 3D printed one that I'd had for like forever. And then, you know, Jacob released his holders and I was like, well, I have to get one from him. Like required, you know, like he's my buddy. Gotta support his business. And then I liked them so much that I was like, well, I guess I gotta get another one. I should have gotten a second one, yeah. Okay. That seems to be stuck well enough to start gluing other stuff to it. I actually kind of want to... I remember doing it last year, spending so much time thinking up cool bases for my minis. It was like I was almost done with them around this time last year. We're starting late this year, everybody. Starting very late. It's okay, we'll figure it out. We'll get there. Reapercon still far enough away. Just got done with the board game night retirement party. Ooh, fun. Yes, I'm gonna put more dye in the current length. Still like half of my hair is teal. I'm gonna put more dye in it this weekend. But I probably will not be re-bleaching it all and all that for a while. If ever. Okay, so this goes like that. And then I need to figure out how the flappers attach. I'm just gonna guess that they attach just like that. Like that and like that. Yeah, seems like it. All right, cool. Might be the light blowing it out. Yeah, it's I mean it's almost gone, but it's still like half of my hair. Like it's like half of the length still. It's definitely grown out a lot in the last, since I bleached it in the last 2 years. Rawr. Rawr. Bleh. Yeah, there's definitely little slots in the side of the head. Right there. Oh, I need to make sure that his head is straight. Don't want him to look too funny. Oh, I see some flash on the face. I just saw that right now. I wonder if I can that off. Right there. Right there. There we go. Okay, the rest of it looks good. I mean, I think it works. I feel like it works, but there's no way for me to really like validate that feeling unless I do significant testing, which I'm not gonna do. I'm just trying to even this out a little bit because there's a little divot on the back here, and I think that's where the head slot fits in. But it's so tiny. There's a tiny little hole. It doesn't actually like fit. Do I have to like make the hole bigger? Drill it? Ah, thank you. Her name is Monster. She is my D&D character that started out as my streaming mascot, and she is also a miniature. This is her. And this is Fiern. Actually, what's so funny, James and I started playing a video game together, which I think it's called like Trigger Chronicles or something, or Trigger, something like that. And the main character's like sister's name is Fiern, spelled the same way I spelled this Fiern's name. And I was like, I've never seen that name, F-I-R-N. I'd never seen it before I was looking up names for what to name her. And then now this game has that as her name. And I was like, well, shoot. That's pretty cool. Get the drill. This is not a drill. How often do I do painting streams? I just saw that message. I try to stream Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific, Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific, and Sunday at some time during the day. Not really determined. I try to stream 3 times a week. I'm not super consistent, though. I'm really bad at being consistent because my full-time job stresses me out to no end, and I end up usually just being a big ball of stress after work instead of doing more productive things. Trinity Trigger. Yes, there you go. Hi, R. Dread Skull. Yeah, I have a very high stress job. And it makes me feel bad that I'm not working and instead I am doing my hobbies. And I know that's a terrible thing, but it's just how my brain works. So this is I've come back after not streaming for like a couple of months. But I've been streaming for over 5 years, so I feel like taking a couple of months off every here and again, time and again, whatever words is okay. I feel like sometimes you gotta take some time, sort out your life, and then come back to it. All right, I need to keep drilling. It's almost there. Just Dread. All right, I'll just call you Dread. Feel bad because I was working and not doing my hobbies. Yeah, it's like a circle. It's like a circle of feeling bad. It's like, hey, I feel bad that I'm not doing the hobby that I love, but when I'm doing the hobby that I love, I feel bad that I'm not working. So it's just like a circle of feeling bad. Ow! Don't stab yourself with your drill. Bad idea. I see a Battletech reference. All right, that's gonna be good enough for me. That's so much glue. Why do I always put so much glue? This guy's name is Battletech. Battletech reference. Indeed. Have you ever tried to paint up one of the Battletech Cav Stomps robot figures? I personally have not. Well, that's actually already on there. Like, pretty good, and I didn't even do anything. That's a good thing. That means that putting on these things will hopefully... I wonder if I should wait to put these on until after. Although, nah, I'm not gonna wait, because if I wait, then it's gonna be even harder. Okay, we're just gonna go for it. Now comes the frills. Cranston Snord is a minor character in Battletech lore, but I share a lot of his characteristics, and being unreasonably lucky. Oh, the boy is asleep. I don't know if you can see him twitching, but he's dreaming. He's got big puppy dreams. He's a dreamer. He's a dreamer, this boy. One and only complaint about the DGS models is the assembly, yeah. You dream. Look at his little arm twitches. He like runs in his sleep sometimes. Not like fully runs, but he does run when he's sleeping. Back in June, she either fell off my bed in the night or jumped down wrong. After the x-rays, the vet said it's like when a sports player tears their ACL. And yes, I tore my bed apart, rebuilt it up, still currently working on it, but it's finally finished. I'll put some pics of it. Oh, you're gonna make a ramp, nice. Are you bringing the loaves? I wish. If I could fly with them, I would bring them. If I could have my dogs with me at stuff like this, it would be so much easier. It would be so much easier. Trying to find somebody to watch them is honestly on the more difficult side of things. That's the one thing that I still haven't done, is found a good place to watch the dogs. Because I'd prefer to have them at the house, but trying to find someone to like house sit is hard. The friend that I had that was house sitting them before passed away early this year. So, you know, can't really ask him to do it anymore. I want to make a folding ram that attaches to the bed. Gnomish Bazaar has a summer sale running. They have Army Painter Vallejo paints on sale. Between those two, Vallejo, 100%. To watch such adorable beasties, I know. What did I get upside down? The fin thing? You talking about the thing on his head? I think it goes this way. Are you saying it goes this way? They kind of look the same. Where's the little hole here? What? There we go. The one I already have on is upside down? Well, how do you mean? Upside down how? I'm so confused. Check the picture? I mean, they kind of look the same to me. Could be wrong, but his head's kind of like tilted. Vallejo for normal paints, Army Painter for speed paints. Upside down on the wrong side. So like this one should go on the other side. Like this. Like that. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because they just stick to your finger. They look the same, but I can stick it on this way. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. I was trying to find a painted picture of this mini, the Moonlight Minis one, the Findler, but I could not find one painted. I can't even get this to stick. Don't glue your fingers together. I'm absolutely gluing my fingers together right now. There's so much glue on this finger right now. And yes, Hig, I am. I can't do this. It's like so hard to position it right. There we go. It's like the glue doesn't want to dry. Maybe it's because I just keep putting more. Activator? Yeah, I probably should. Cast models cannot come fast enough. Yeah. We're just gonna have to hold it here for a minute. I do have activator over there. I've never actually used super glue activator though. Patience, youngling. I'm trying to be patient. I really want to take my hand off of it, but it's so shaky. You can see it like moving around under my fingers. Okay. Oh my god, is that Dices? Blessed. I am blessed. Blessed with the Dices visit. I can't believe it. It's my internet wife that I haven't seen in such a long time. How are you doing, internet wife? Missed your face. I'm gonna lurk. Had a good time hanging out with you again. Try to catch you again soon. No worries, Braun. Have a good lurk. Okay, I can at least take my hand off of that now. It's kind of stuck. Kind of stuck. It might still be backwards or upside down. I don't know. I can't tell which this is supposed to be. Which way it's supposed to be. I want to say that goes that way. Saw some basic materials that look pretty good. Not sure if I can mention the brand name. Some people are very opposed to said brand. I mean, I don't care if you say brand names. There are some brands in here that I'm not a huge fan of, but like, I don't have any sort of massive prejudice against any brands. Give both your puppers hugs for you? I will, definitely. Give your puppers hugs for me. AK Interactive. Do I have anything from AK Interactive? I actually am not sure. AK is canceled. See, that's the thing. I don't keep up with all the dramas of all the different things that are going on. Oh, yes. Okay. Hopefully this thing stays together. I'm gonna just leave it and not touch it anymore for a little while. And hopefully it doesn't fall apart the next time I do touch it. I volunteer to run a TTRPG at a school on Friday. In 2 years, there have been only 2 deaths. Both have been crushings under a giant bug. Apparently that was in 2020 when I decided to return to the hobby. This year I had no idea. Do I have paint from them? What does their stuff look like? I've got... Secret Weapon isn't the same brand, is it? I do have paint from them. It looks like I have a triad of paint from them that I never even used. I used to get those, mystery boxes. You'd get like a mystery box for minis. I used to get those, and there was some AK Interactive stuff in one of those. At least paints. I don't know if there was any terrain or anything else or basing stuff from them. Making World War II model kits and accurate paint colors cool using pictures of Auschwitz. Oh, it was from that. I think I do actually remember hearing about that. They weren't like a brand that I actively purchased into though, so it wasn't like, no, I have to stop buying stuff. I think I still have some Secret Weapon paint. Dirty Diaper. Yeah, I actually heard that Dirty Diaper was like a really good wash and that I should get it, but then I never did, and then I think they went out of business, so it's too late now. Penny is a snuggler anyway. Maggie is the one that hurt. Just like to lay on top of me to block the cat from laying on top of me. All right. Ooh, that arm That arm doesn't seem like it's on very well. This one seems pretty good. This one actually doesn't worry me. But this one, look at it moving. I don't think it's on very well. I don't know how else to... I might have to pin it. I feel like it's just gonna come off. Maybe it just needs to dry more. Maybe I just need to let it sit and dry. Dark brown, yellowish, greenish, or does this run down your legs when you paint with it? Ah, Cranston, I'm jealous. I never got the secret weapon wash. The dirty diaper wash. Mostly got soft body black, best wash I've ever used. Bombshell tends to have tenuous connections, yeah. This is the first Bombshell mini that I think I've had to put together. I think most of the other Bombshell minis that I've had have just been like single pieces. The very first mini that I submitted to Reapercon was a Bombshell mini. It was like a Tabaxi miniature. Can you stay on base too, please? Stick down. You stick to that base right now, Missy. Yeah, look at that. Her arm is just like straight falling off. Am I gonna have to pin this? This looks awful. Looks terrible. How many submissions? I have 3 in front of me. 1 for Moonlight, 1 for DGS, and 1 for Bombshell. But I also have like a Midnight Heroes chibi that I want to try to do, but I need to figure out which chibi I actually want to paint. Because I have not done that yet. Get all this extra glue off. I wanted to do a diorama, but I don't think I have enough time. I wanted to do... Where's the picture of it? I wanted to do this. This is a picture of the inn at the game that my company is developing. This is a public picture, so this picture was available online a long time ago. I checked before I printed it out to show. But I wanted to do that, something like that, just like a tavern. But need a brass monkey at the bar. You could start for next year. Yeah, that's true. I could. Yeah, I wanted to try to do a diorama, but I feel like I've never done a diorama, so doing like a really big diorama as the first one is probably not the smartest idea ever. I guess it is one of those like go big or go home type situations though, right? Dang it! You lady do not like to stick to that base. Doesn't need not just enough to tell it. Yeah, I did a diorama last year. I did my first diorama last year. It was like the really small one. I got a bronze, which like for a diorama that seems right because it was such like a minimal effort diorama. But it was a base that I had created in a basing class in the very first Reapercon that I'd ever attended. And then I just added some minis to it. So, you know. Okay. Guess we're gonna have to leave her alone again, because I don't think she's actually ready to even be primed yet. She needs to fully dry. Which means we're gonna go back to this guy for a little while and finish his base. No, the diorama that I did was, here, I'll grab it so you can see. Actually, here, let me do this really quick and then I'll grab it. Get the rest of this Pirates base done. Pirate. The Corgi Fire was just, that was just its own mini. This was the diorama. Wait. Yeah, this was the diorama that I did last year. The little cockatrice and the eggs, which was funny because this mini was the mini that we did, we painted her with random colors. It was like, in my chat, I was just like, someone pick a number between like 1 and 40, and then pick a number between 1 and 8, and then pick a number blah, 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 blah. And anyways, that's how we got her colors. I didn't even pick them. Y'all picked them for me. I did one for GBWC and one best small scale in like 2 to 3 weeks. Dial paint, yes, exactly. This is the corgi that you were talking about. The little corgi. I feel like it kind of detracted from the miniature a little bit. I don't know if you can see the fire is on. But I really like this base. It's got the tiniest little butterfly on there. I really liked this miniature though. I feel like this is one of my like best paints. And it won a silver. So like I am a solid silver painter at least. Or I was. Show these. This was my first year submission. That one a bronze. This was her. I feel like she's not even bronze. Anyway, and then this one won me a silver. It's just like, I feel like the quality between them is so vastly different. Definitely thought that this would be the one that they would judge overall. But this one just got judged for Bombshell. I still envy you for reaching the silver. No fire crackling sounds. I will probably have time for the hijinks this year. Ugh. I am still taking a lot of classes because I am a crazy person, and that's just kind of like what I do. But yeah. I think I'm still taking like 10 classes. I'm working the hijinks most of the con. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, I'll see you there. Are you going to be wearing your famous hat? What did I use for the smoke? Yes, it is polyfill. It was polyfill. Correct. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of classes here. Let me show you my class sheet. Reapercon classes. Here we go. So I've got dots and dashes, and then go away. I've got freehand for the non-artist, to hell with bases, lava, fire, and burn effect, and then building a scenic base. And then the next day I have easy eyes and faces, which I'm taking with James. Books, scrolls, and tiny text, comic style painting, and then feathers of a bird. And then on Saturday, painting plaid, and then bone smash up, which I'm also taking with James. So, you know. Dr. Bob isn't Dr. Bob without the hat, of course. Makes it so easy to find you, too. Okay. But yes, it was just polyfill. Sorry, I keep looking up and then seeing different chat and then missing chat. I just spray painted the polyfill at the ends with black spray paint to give the smoke like a smoky look. I'm bringing the same ribbons that I've brought for the last couple of years, but yes, I ordered more. So I'll have ribbons again. And James will have ribbons too, actually. I made ribbons for him as well this year. And I made him stickers, and they came today, so I gave them to him. I surprised him with some stickers for his stream. Not sure if anybody's gonna, want any stickers from him, but he's got a sticker now. Not to be confused with using an airbrush spray paint. Probably why it was silver. Wow. Do you not have all the Holly stickers, Dr. Bob? I thought you would. Okay. Pirate's base is done. Not sure if anybody's gonna want stickers from him. I mean, just because it's like there for his stream and it's a gaming stream. That's all I mean. He's got ribbons too. I got him ribbons as well. Everybody wants all the ribbons from everyone. I think I have some, but more. I need to get new art so that I can get new stickers made. Because the art that I have is very old. All right, well, I think we completely painted a mini again. We did it. We painted a mini. Mini has been painted. Look at me go. Pirate Man. I have the two other ones, but they're only half painted. I started them, but didn't finish them. They've all got eyes at least. Well, this guy's got one eye, but it's because he has an eye patch. was like, how's my dingus dog is feeling? But he's scratching. Doing a scratch. Audible pop as you remove him from the paint pedestal. Doubt'll ever get an airbrush. Mr. Finishing Surfacer, 1500 rattle cans are good enough for priming and brush for everything else. Yeah, I have an airbrush. That's the thing. I have one, and I have an air compressor, and I have all the things. I just am very bad at actually using them, and the reason why is because airbrushes have to be cleaned. And I don't know if you can just tell by looking at me or my area of operations here, but I don't like cleaning. I don't like it. It's not a fun thing to do, so I will rally against cleaning as much as I can. Oh, that's pretty solidly on there. Hell yeah. Yes, I already have to clean my brushes. Yes. I did get a room in the hotel this year, yeah. How often do you clean your brushes? I clean my brushes every time I use them by putting them in the dirty brush water. No comment. It's probably why my brushes have so much trouble. Come on, Automod. It's fine. The brushes I dye, yes. I try to keep my brushes clean. I actually, I try not to get paint in the ferrule as much as I can. And I'm not doing that right now with this brush, even though this is an expensive brush, because this brush is like 5 years old and doesn't even come to a very good point anymore. So I don't really care about this one all that much. But yeah, my good brushes, I try to take care of them. Fra, the black primer. Yes, I'm a black primer fiend. It's true. I haven't gone out of the habit of the black primer. I guess I could mix some like teal with it, since I'm going to be painting them teal. I haven't looked for Raphaels in a long time. I do have a couple of brushes that I could use, but I just don't. Here, we'll mix our black primer with a little bit of Siren Song paint. Use your palm to shape your brushes. Yeah, I'm a dirty brush slicker, unfortunately. It's the life that I lead. Being a dirty brush slicker. You still go white every time? Oh, did I get that on my shirt? Dang it! I did. White shirt, black primer, everybody. That's what just happened right now. It's all over my finger. I got a tiny little drip on my shirt, but it will never come out. Yeah. The tiniest little drip down there. That's okay. No, this wasn't an expensive shirt. It was like 13 bucks probably, something like that. Oh, did my dog leave? Oh, yep, he's out there in the hallway now. This primer is the Vallejo Surface Primer in black. Drip some white on it. You can see here Holly is using paint with the consistency of car oil. Yes, it's true. See? There it is. Can't even tell the teal's in there. Is that for all? I use it for all. I use it for all my minis. This is the same primer that I've been using for the entire 5 years that I've been painting. I actually just got a new bottle because I had just run out of this primer and got a new bottle. So I really like it. It's a great primer. The only time I have issues is with some of the Steam Forged games minis. And then I use liner, a Reaper liner, and it works just fine. But I prime everything with this primer if I can. We don't paint the metal minis. The paint doesn't stick well. But we've not used that primer. I honestly prefer metal minis. The paint sticks to it just fine, to the mini just fine, but it can chip pretty easily. Like, it can come off pretty easily if you don't use a varnish on the top of the paint. Then the paint can kind of like chip if you touch it too much. So that's just something to be aware of. I think I put this guy on this base backwards. I did. I'm just realizing that. His foot's hanging off here. And he should be turned around the other way. And I don't know if I... Idiot! That's fine. Have you tried painting one of the Reaper Sophies? I have not. What's fun? Put sand in the tank of your air compressor and put the PSI at 60. Sandblaster. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this mini off of this base to turn it around. Or I'll just throw it at myself. That sounds like fun. Yeah, maybe I can, actually. Let's try. There was a very, very large gap on this. Maybe I should wait until the primer dries. But I am impatient, so... It seems like maybe it finally cured. Oh, my big moany groany baby sitting under me. I just heard him do a big groan. This glue actually is like still a little bit weirdly tacky. I'm trying to be very careful because I don't want to cut myself. Explosive flash on the Sophie. It's a challenge depending on which one you pick. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to the 75mm one that we're gonna get for going to the meet and greet at Reapercon this year. I really like the way that it looked. And it comes with a cute little otter, which is always a plus. I love minis that are like animals. Animal minis. At least it wasn't a loaf gas attack. Now that just happens every time he walks up the stairs. No joke. Every time this dog walks up the stairs, he gas attacks. Every time. Don't know how he does it. Oh, damn it. Okay, well, that didn't work. That didn't work. I just knocked off his pelvis there. Instead of knocking the socks off, I knocked the pelvis off. So much glue. Bring out the chisel. Right? I feel like I should be able to get it off of this base. I can see it moving. I see you moving. Or am I just bending the entire mini? Possible that I'm just bending the mini. I feel like it's... Maybe I'm just gonna break it off of the base here. Okay, well, that's a thing I just did. I just broke it off the base. Cool. Now we might have to pin it because it's not gonna stick otherwise. Woo! Look at me go. Y'all are getting a front row to watch me fail at this. I hope you're enjoying the show. Because this guy he's not having the easiest time of things. Maybe I should just let him dry. This is the thing, everybody. I was gonna say kids, but I feel like most y'all are older than me. This is the thing. Stop fiddling. Let your shit dry. All right, I'm doing it. I'm letting it dry. This is a cursed mini. Okay, this one is at least now stuck. So hopefully we're good to prime it. Did you get in on the Reaper base boss? I did. And I don't know if I misunderstood or... Oh, look at that. See that? She doesn't like this paint or this primer, which means we're gonna have to go with a liner. I don't know if I misunderstood the base boss thing, but I only got the base inserts. I didn't get the bases. So, you know, it's fine. Where's my brown liner? Is it over here? I've got sepia liner, gray liner, blue liner, and green liner. Where's my brown liner? I got a dog on my foot. I refuse to wash it. But yeah, so the base boss thing, I just got the inserts. I guess I didn't purchase the outside pieces of the bases. I thought it came with them. I guess I just misunderstood completely how that Kickstarter worked. Yeah, the bases are pretty neat by themselves, so it's fine. But I thought it came with the bases too, and not just the things. And weirdly enough, I spent like $50 on the Kickstarter, and the shipping for my bases was like $20. I was like, what? I was like, excuse me? Why is the shipping $20 for a $50 order? And it wasn't like it was a ton. I was just like, that's the most expensive shipping I've ever had. It's the cursed Kickstarter. I was like, well, I guess I'll pay it, but... Oh, this is ink. Dang it, this isn't what I wanted. There's the brown line. Okay. Ron mentioned it in passing in Reaper Live, but I didn't get this much. Yeah. This isn't a Reaper mini. This is a bombshell. This is a bombshell mini. But yes, you are supposed to wash your minis. I just rage against washing minis. I refuse. I refuse to wash minis. You either work for me or you don't. And if you don't, I'll just keep putting paint on until you do. I like the little wormy that always comes out when you do this. Wormy. Wormy, wormy. Okay. I will have my washing stuff at Holly's table for anyone to use. See? Look at that. Can you leave that alone, sir? That's the thing that I clean my brushes off on. I just dropped it on the floor. It doesn't mean you should eat it. It's why we're in this predicament of me worrying about you in the first place, you scrounger. Sometimes I drop treats for him, yes. It's true. The power of liner. Oh yeah, that was another reason why I liked this mini. The hair. Look at that hair texture. So it's been almost a year. How's the wedding planning going? I am not the type of person for a big wedding, so the wedding planning is non-existent. Planning on a Reapercon wedding? No. Nah. I would love to be the type of person that wants to spend, you know, 50 grand on a single day. But no, that's unfortunately I am not that person. It is going to happen soon, but it's going to happen soon with a very, very small group of people, just enough to witness and sign the paperwork and officiate. Yeah, destination wedding still would cost a lot of money, so that's a no for me, dog. It is happening soon though. Like very soon. But it's gonna have 4 people total. And that doesn't include any family. Yes, no, not 4 including me. It's going to be 2 for the witnesses and then 1 for the officiate, and then the other person is, you know, the officiate's partner. So It's sort of a destination. If you all want to throw a party for me and James for getting married, I'm all willing. More than willing. But I'm not planning a thing. I do planning for my work, and that's enough. I watered it down. Why did I do that? So now it doesn't actually want to stick. Brother Dave is unordained, so he's... If anyone wants to plan at me, I'm down for this party. Oh no. I keep forgetting this brush cannot be like super wet. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. And the face is the important bit. Yeah, I would love to have like a big wedding where everybody's families are invited. The only problem is my family all lives in Southern California. His family all lives in Florida. And all of our friends are here in Washington. So trying to plan that, or I guess all of his friends are in Washington. Most of my friends are in Texas. Trying to plan that out is too much for me. I would rather just sign the piece of paper, have it be done, and then not have to worry about it again. And then maybe throw like little mini parties / gatherings for my family when we're down there, for his family when we're there, and for whoever else. Whenever. I would rather not try to figure out all the logistics of all of it. It's very unromantic of me, but we decided to just get married sooner rather than later because my financial advisor said it would be financially a better option for us. I'm wappling this mini? Wait, what does that mean? We got a recap caption at Archon. I'm in as long as there's an open bar. All right, well, she's primed. Oh, I'm taking the primer off of her, actually, on accident. I need to stop. Drago, thank you for the follow. Are you using oils? No, I'm not. I'm just using regular acrylic paints. That's why I was like, what does that mean? What does it mean? Yes, Wapple is a painting god. Unfortunately, I don't think I will ever have the skills that James Wapple has. But I also don't use oils because I am a brush licker, and I don't think I will ever not be a brush licker. And you can't do that with oils. He's streaming right now too. Yeah, look at all of this stuff I have on my hands. All of this is like it's black primer, but it's also super glue. I have super glue all over my hands. Learning oil painting is on my to-do list after Gen Con. Nice. Oh, and look at that. I got primer right there too on my arm. Reminder, don't wear a white shirt when you're painting. Don't be a dingus like me. A dingus McMangus. All right, we're gonna let all of these dry. I think next time we'll start with this mini here. I need to find axolotls. Furries are banned. Axolotl. What color are they normally? They look like they're normally like a pink color. Ugh. Painting pink, huh? Painting pink is rough. Oh, I could do... Are blue axolotls real? I think the answer is probably no. I could do it. I could try to do a different color, but it looks like most of the time they're pink. Aw, thanks, Dr. Bob. Yeah, I do need more burping. I need to go and get more sodas. Here, let's look up axolotl miniature. There's so many. I could try to force one for you, but I don't know if it would be very good. Look at that one. That one's pretty cute. That's a pretty cute little axolotl. Oh, this one's yellow. There are a ton ones, good ones to print from dice heads. Yeah, the Reaper has some too. Pink, purple, yellow, black. I'm definitely not going to do a black one. Painting black is so freaking hard. Look at its derpy little face. She's got like pretty big eyes. The one that I'm looking at here. She's got big eyes for an axolotl. Painting pink is hard. What do you normally base under pink? What color do you normally put under pink? Red? Orange? I feel like orange is the right direction to go. But even orange is like, maybe I need to do like a yellow. Red. And try red. It's just like both red and yellow are hard to layer. Is it not brown? Is it brown that you put under pink? Not that one. That brown's trash. I thought it was brown. I know that this oiled leather color has really good coverage. Yellow undercoat. Yellow undercoat for pink? Yellow is hard to get to show as well. Hi, Chewy. So let me see. I've got this pink. Let's see what this one looks like. Try a sample. You surely have some Odds Bones figures. Yeah, I mean, I have a ton of figures just like right in front of me. Sprue. Let me just see what this pink looks like. This is just a sample pink. This is like it's a nice pink though. Here, I've got a pre-primed mini right here in front of me that's brown. So I'm gonna use this pink on top of this brown and see what it looks like. It would need so many layers. Nah. Don't like it. I just don't want to do like 500 layers of pink, you know what I mean? And I think if I try to put pink over black... Pirate's about to get some black or some pink pants. That's actually not the worst. It would just take a lot of layers too. Here, let's do this. Let's try red. feel like red is a hard color to get to work well. As well. But we'll try. See what it does. Our pirate's gonna have some very weird colors on him. Shoot, maybe I should start with purple. Hey, Chewy, just like that. Purple would be a good color to undercoat. It has a red and blue tones. Yeah. I was actually just thinking, like, maybe I should start with purple, because purple looks good. Pink looks good over purple anyway. So I'm gonna try that too. Just use all the colors. Let's just make him like a frilly mini. And see, look at that. That's way more opaque in one coat than both the red and the pink. When I paint Drow, are you gonna cut the blue off or just keep it around? I'm just gonna keep it until it gets long enough that I can do a pretty big chop. You can see like about half of my hair is still blue. I'm gonna re-dye it this weekend, so it'll be a little bit more vibrant again during next week. But then let's try. Pink over the red. Yeah, pink over the red looks pretty good. I don't know, we'll see. I haven't decided what I want to do with this axolotl yet. Maybe I'll make it a color maybe I'll make it a teal axolotl. You know, like maybe who cares? Maybe I'll just make a teal axolotl. Reviving the blue before annihilation. I've put more dye in the ends of my hair like 20 times. I just keep putting it back in until it gets about to this point where it's a nice light teal, and then I just put more. I mean, I care, but teal is a good color. I think teal is a good color too. Just have all of my entries be teal. Like, I'll paint this teal, I'll paint her dress teal, I'll paint whatever the lizard guy, I'll paint him teal. Screw it. You know? Deep Ocean Triad for the win. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that feels fairly sturdy. That feels fairly sturdy. The head feels fairly sturdy. I took off most of the primer on this guy because I am a dingus mingus. A dingus Miss McMingus. I just have to super glue the body back together. The longest time, everything I painted was streaming to be greens or purples. Yeah, I did teal and purple a lot. Like a lot. Like everything I was painting was teal and purple. All right. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna leave him sitting just like that. And then I'm gonna fairly sturdy, such a good qualifying characteristic when looking at a dating partner. Hey, you know me. I've been with so many unhinged people. Gotta find one that's not. I haven't decided if James is or not yet. It's to be determined. I'm marrying him though, so you know, I guess he can hold up to a good beating. Yeah, we there's no physical abuse in this relationship, only mental. Only emotional. I have so many paints in front of me again. I always do this. I have like 30 paints in front of me. Why do I do this to myself? Ah. Yes, teal is also my signature color, it's true. Anyway, let's see who else is streaming so that we can give them a raid. What is Hobby with Tim doing? Oh, ads, that's what he's doing. Oh, let's go over to Dr. Rhino. Is Dr. Rhino? Oh, Dr. Rhino's been on for a while, actually. Maybe... Oh, maybe we'll go over to Useless Wizard. I don't know who is gonna be staying on. Maybe Hobby with Tim? Is he actually doing art? Let's do that. Let's go over to Hobby with Tim. After watching Anne, I tried Wells, but I went back to wet palettes. The only time I use these is for like washes and metallics and other stuff. I can't do Wells either. I highly prefer my wet palette. I only use the Wells in this for like the special paints. The special paints. Raid Hobby with Tim. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I appreciate every single one of you coming in and keeping me company and talking to me. It's my favorite part of the stream is chatting with you folks. So thank you so much for being here. Massively appreciate you. I will be back this weekend with more painting, actual painting of our Reapercon entries once I figure out what I want to do with them. Be good or don't get caught. I like that. All right, until I see you all again, I hope everybody's staying happy and healthy, and we will see you next time. Bye.